at this point, y'all have literally just walked into camp. And by getting past the guards, you two very adeptly were able to convince the guards. You were just there. You had your big bag of booty that you're going to be and putting in the booty. High five, anybody?
Booty!
Still got it.
I was going to say, I went for that one. I was nice. It was...
I was helping you out.
So, you guys now have...
One inspiration.
You can erase that and put 0 on there now.
The DM giveth and the DM taketh away.
Alright, so, here, take it back. I'm
Yay!
not
If you act sad.
So, you guys have made it in the camp. You've convinced the guards. You are now there. Mm-hmm. You need to be careful of a couple of things. You were not spotted by any of the other patrols that were behind, like on the way here. So you don't have to worry about those cultists recognizing you. But you did fight in the town. So that's something you guys need to be careful of. Is that you don't want to make sure anyone recognizes you while you're here.
But we were stealthing, fighting in town.
You were, but that doesn't mean no one didn't see you.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Yeah.
Can we find somewhere for me to utilize my disguise kit to give us just some private place somewhere where I can alter our appearances?
Like
so around there are tents around. There's no living quarters.
Well, I mean, like,
so
place to sleep.
If you were to just gaze around, using all of your passive perceptions, and I'm reading on here, so you guys can see no one has below a tent, so this is fine. You see there are tents around here made of straw and things like this, little huts. Also along the cliff side. So also here, if we look at the map, map's up there. If we're looking at the map, all along the cliff side, along here, you'll see little pockets. Where there could be caves, there could be, or at the minimum there could be little divots, just like in the cliff face.
Do we see, are we near someone who looks to be in power?
Well, right now you're kind of gaining all this stuff in. You see people you see cultists who are milling around. You see them kind of directing kobolds. You see kobolds who are carrying things. You see people who are working. You see people who are organized. I mean, it's kind of moving around now. Moving and shaking.
All right. I'd like to go up to the person, I guess, closest to me, who's not a kobold, someone who's probably human.
Okay.
Because they seem to be in charge, and say, "Good sir, where may I lay my head?"
Who are you? Lay your head. What are you talking about?
I want a place to put my stuff down.
Oh.
And go to sleep.
Well, wherever they give you your barracks, I'm busy. And walks off. Obviously this guy, this one of the cultists, didn't really care. They are kind of single-minded. They all are trying to get a task done right now.
Okay. I think we should just go and find somewhere for you to do this.
Let's,
What if we skirt around the outside and, check out some of those foxholes and caves and stuff?
The people that are carrying around bags and things of that nature, are any of them carrying what appears to be bags of booty to a location?
Yeah. If you follow the people who are carrying carts or wheelbarrows or things like that, you see there's a probably, it's not like a mound, but there's a tent, pretty large tent, and you see some people in there milling around. You can see piles of just goods. You can see gold, you can see silver, just kind of glinting in there. But you see kind of where those things be being taken right now.
Okay. I'm just going to tell everybody, first step, I'm going to look around for a place that we could potentially do the disguise thing, because that's what I want to do first.
Sure.
And if I see one, I'm going to say, first off, we need to go over there. I've got something in mind.
But do you want to generally be heading in the direction where
generally heading in the direction of...
Maybe there's a check-in desk.
You literally just heard my conversation where he said wherever they assigned us, and nobody assigned us because we're not actually with
But maybe it's because we haven't found the check-in desk yet.
You think like this is like a hotel?
Or like
I could
like
go
summer
in.
camps.
Flowers and sunshine. These are my people now, so why don't you just kind of take my lead on this one, all
Okay,
right?
I'll go back to pretending to be boring.
Thank you. That's all I ask.
All right.
We have to get to the Lido deck.
We should have pretended she was a prisoner.
You also we should
not
not,
too late.
let's not put the booty with the other booty. This is our booty. I mean,
I
I know
just
you guys are smarter than
Don't
this.
want
So
to be walking away from where the booty goes.
with booty.
With booty.
Gotcha.
So
We can take it
that's why I
back
was
later.
thinking we could like hide it in a foxhole or
Yeah.
a cave or something.
But I just want to generally look like we're going that direction.
Okay, and
Not
remind
away
me
from
what's in the bag of stuff. Like all of our
Gold,
personal items?
trinkets,
Not our personal items, the ones that we got from those people that were at the campsite.
the orb.
Right. Okay, so there's
I think
that.
we should keep the orb not in
light
that bag.
glowiness.
Right.
That's
I
fine.
have the orb.
Okay.
Yes.
Like everything
We have the
else
coat.
not magical can be in that bag.
That's fine.
But the orb needs
Because
to.
we can stash that and hide it.
We
wherever
might
go
never
to do
get
the
that back
disguise
if we
stuff.
put it in a pile.
Who's wearing that cloak that we found?
Me.
Okay, so we have.
It's a
the
traveling
important
cloak.
stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just an ugly traveling cloak.
It's a very ugly traveling cloak.
So
It's-
can we find a place en
I
route, generally
would.
en
I
route?
do need y'all if you're going to be
Let's do
looking.
it.
It's going to be a perception check.
Perception?
Okay. Which is, you want an active perception?
This is going to be active because you'll be searching.
Okay.
Ooh, does that mean I get to go first?
Yo, that does mean you get to go first.
What?
Okay, wait.
Because
Like
See
clockwise.
rearrangement.
So will you go ahead and describe how clockwise works?
It's like you're looking at a clock and the 12 is at the top. And then you go around like the minute hand and the hour hands would.
Okay, so 14.
All right.
10.
That's 7.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
Nice.
So you both are able to find a very good. You're able to see. Actually, let me start on the bottom, work your way up. The only places you're able to see right now are just kind of like the huts. There's kobolds darting in and out of these smaller ones. You're thinking maybe you could dart in there, like when one of them's not watching. But you're able to see there's some like holes in the cliffside you can go into. You two are able to find a very good kind of cave. It's a little bit deeper, it's a bit darker, and there's no one really around there. It's probably a good spot early on in that first level, that first area.
It looks like the check-in desk might be in there. Why
Oh,
don't we
cool.
bring everyone else?
Yeah, we should do that.
Try not to sound so cheery. You'll give us away.
Right.
Walk that direction.
We should do that.
It looks like there is a place for us.
All right, let's go. So meander that way,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess just kind of walk in like we own the place.
Okay, sure. When you go into that little cave, there's nothing in there.
Cool.
It's dark. Doesn't look like anyone has taken any kind of activity in there. You don't see any fire. No one's spending time there, so it seems
I would
pretty.
like to stand outside.
Okay.
To, I guess, kind of stand guard, but act like I don't generally give a crap about what's going on.
So you're gonna lean against the wall
Pretty
and
much.
put a
Pretend
scowl
to be
on your
peeing,
face.
Just like sitting out there smoking, just.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Smoking, like, just building.
Oh,
Do you
sure.
think you need a disguise or?
I'll give everybody a disguise. It doesn't matter. And honestly, I can just take off my disguise because I have one anyways, and that's what everybody saw. I was so excited that I finally got to use my disguise skill. This has been like the defining characteristic of my character's backstory, of all of the stuff that I've written up about him, and it's so hard sometimes to get to actually flesh those things out, but now we have this opportunity to actually use the disguise kit to change everybody's appearance. This is going to go awesome. How do I disguise the paladin's voice to make it stop?
Okay, so you wanted to do some disguising?
Yep, I'm
So
going to
some
make,
disguising.
first off, I'm going to make everybody look human, as opposed to half-elf.
Oh, that's good. That's very good.
And then just generally change their appearance as much as I can with what I
Well,
have.
you are already human.
I'm already human.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some black paint and like smear it across my face, Furiosa style.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna make you all look. Oh, God damn it!
I'm good. I'm done.
I don't think your eyeshadow is straight.
Did we catch any characteristics of the humans that were milling around? Besides their outfits, did they have any?
There were a little bit more men than women who are in this camp, but generally speaking, they are just wearing. If they're not wearing, like either black or purple, they're dressed just in leather armor. They have. They're just dressed in outfits. I'm assuming you're not talking about the kobolds that are just around.
No.
And so that's just what you see when you.
Okay.
There's no real look for them. They are all human though. So that's a pretty big part.
So, because of my background, I have an alter ego
Yeah.
that I can just activate and it works.
Sure.
So I'm going to do that for my disguise.
Can you explain how that's going to work? Your alter ego.
So the way that the false identity works is because my character is a charlatan, he has a secondary identity that he has basically mastered. It has all of the documentation, it has all the paperwork, and he basically is that alternative identity whenever he wants to be. I improved the black smear.
You
okay,
improved the
fine.
black smear.
So
You also do some things with her hair. As far as putting it up, you get some like really nice. It like you know how you like we wrap the buns, you stick like the chopsticks or things in there. But it's not that. It looks a little bit more rugged, I guess. Like you just like you're just tired. Bam! You just put it like
Because of how solid of a roll that is, can I say that I used some of the trinkets to do it, but now they're hidden in her hair, so at least we make it back with those?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, I'm really great at this.
Just roll it.
5.
Okay. If you want to, roll me an intelligence check.
she's really great.
Okay.
10.
Okay, you realize that if it's a trinket that they picked up, then all of the cultists want to have those trinkets. Mm-hmm. So you.
Oh no,
would
I
not
meant
want
like
to
to where
keep
it would be buried and invisible in her hair.
Oh.
That's what my intention was. Not sticking out to where it looks like she stole some of the loot.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
What I mean was it's part of what's holding it together, but at least it's something that is hidden.
Yeah,
that we can
I like that. Do you have
cool.
what did you have in mind?
Well, just any sort of like a pen or a quill,
Okay.
or anything that's like
Also,
long
maybe some
and
of
cylindrical.
the silver pieces.
Yeah.
Sure.
Something like that.
Like gold
Okay.
pieces.
Okay. Sure. That is fine.
I think coming up to the camp, Jane was really uncomfortable. But having this new Furiosa style disguise on, I think she's feeling a little bit more like she can handle herself. So I think it's a little bit empowering, which is exciting.
I've named this cave, Camp Chillin' Villain.
You're next.
I go up to Butterflies and Sunshine, like, all right, you know what, you're good. And no, I'm just kidding.
Can you just knock her out? Can you change your personality with this role too?
Let me fix your voice.
Oh, that's. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's roll it.
Jesus. 27.
All right. Did you have an idea what you wanted to do?
I am Tiamatting her all over the place.
Oh my. Okay.
Symbols of Tiamat.
Okay.
Fake tattoos.
Yeah, fake tattoos.
So what ends up happening is that because you guys have that bag of loot, you end up finding a really nice silver and porcelain like dragon figurine, and you get that basically like you get that also like put into the hair, but you've painted it with all the disguise stuff you have to be the 5 different colors of Tiamat, Hail Tiamat. So you did that, and sure, yeah, you also get some painted on tattoos. You get the hairspray that I guess this land has, so it's going to be semi-permanent on there. She looks. I'm going to give you advantage on all of your intimidation rolls.
Sweet.
Because of how good that was.
Nice.
I'm going to go ahead and say that.
I literally look like a badass right now. I look so badassy that I don't have to try as hard to intimidate people because I just give off the air of grr.
And
because you did roll a 20.
I rolled a 20.
You rolled a 20. I'm going to go ahead and give that. I feel like that's appropriate.
That's valid? All right, cool. And then I'm going to ask you to...
So this way, you don't have to talk.
Grr.
Rawr! I am mean.
Rawr.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you to keep watch outside.
I do.
And
I
send
stand
in-
like this. Mean mugging it.
All right. Yeah, I'll walk back in.
Bring her in and do the same.
Okay.
That was not as good. 17.
Okay.
It's okay. Her personality will do this.
Yeah, she's already halfway in with the cult anyway, so we're good.
Okay.
Hates colts.
I'm just
Closest
grateful
to
that
being in the
you
cult.
two are now convincing. That's really
I have a
all
background
I
in
wanted.
it. I am very immersed
Yeah.
in what can happen.
Okay.
Okay.
17.
All right. And you are now disguised. You don't look nearly like these two come out like there's some lights behind them, like behind the curtain they come out from behind, and like for some reason
fan that blows our hair.
there's music. It's like and you're like
Heavy
okay,
metal.
yeah, just whatever.
We shut
And
down a
so
catwalk.
I like that.
basically, he's spent his time on them. He just put some dirt and grime on you, makes you not look like a magic user.
Rub some dirt. in
He puts I'm gonna say you put some armor on you that's not gonna be hindering. It's also not gonna give you any kind of benefit, but it's just leather pieces to make it look like.
Okay.
I do not need a good disguise. I have the personality that will get me through this entire situation. Nothing can stop me.
Do you need some sort of a role for myself, even though I'm taking on my other?
I would like to
Do you
see
want
because
I'm not. I'm trying to make myself look human.
Okay,
So that would still be
which is fine.
a form of disguise.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I try to make myself look human, and I got a 16.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool.
How do you want to look, if anything?
Me, I just kind of. Well, I've got like the black hair that's usually like pulled back, but I just kind of make it more dirty looking and messy, and
Sure,
kind of wrap around where it's hiding my pointy ears.
sure.
And yeah, that's pretty much about it.
Okay, so you guys are all make up.
Yep. And then I remove the rest of my other disguise.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
So he takes off his disguise.
What the hell? That's really weird. We've been traveling together for what? Several days now, maybe a week? Something like that? So that's odd to not know that we didn't even really know what he looked like. How does somebody keep a prosthetic mask on for a week? Whatever. We're going to have to talk to him about that, like when we get a moment. Because that was weird. Huh. Interesting.
Caleb has been disguised up until now, and we had no clue. Wow.
What?
Other disguise.
Weird.
Yeah.
Do you do this often?
Sometimes.
Why?
It
What
works.
changed? Did you like pull off a fake nose?
Totally different facial, like, skin color.
So you uncontoured?
So I'm gonna look at you. Who are you?
Well, that's a long story. We'll get into that later.
I like long stories.
Now's not the time, shall we?
Okay.
Yes, we shall. Oh, that was almost cool.
That
I
was
know.
almost cool.
That was almost cool.
And then I
But yeah, totally different skin color. Actually, I washed the dye out of my hair, and it was black, but now it's like a very light brown, and looked like a 100% totally different person. So then I got to take off my disguise. I, as a player, was very excited about this moment. I, as a character, was a little bit terrified, because putting a disguise over a disguise, if you're a master disguisist, disguise person, then you know that you can't disguise over disguise. It doesn't work that way. You start to get these weird blended colors, and before you know it, you look like a drow, and then everybody wants to kill you, right? So I had no choice in the matter. My character was terrified. I was super excited, and I cannot wait for this to come back and bite me in the ass.
I toss my head, which my hair is up right now,
It's very,
and
like, pulled tight.
yeah, totally. I'm
Just
just like, yes, we go on now, and I like stick my chest out really far, and I just start strutting the fuck
I'm
They're
just gonna
actually
put
like-
my hand over her mouth while she tries to go and strut, and we'll stop her and be like,
She's just walking in place.
I try to imagine the most like badass thing ever and emulate that.
Lillian?
me.
I try and be grumpy like Breezy's. Breezes.
Breezy.
Breezy. Like the soul is not.
I can feel steam starting to come out of my ears.
The disguise that I was taking off was actually so in depth that I pulled off like a nose,
Yeah.
and like there was some other things that like my whole face is a
prosthetic?
completely
You just,
different
like,
shape,
pull it
like
off.
shape and everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's nuts.
that was pretty cool.
And then you just ball it up. put it
Did
in
we
your
watch
bag.
you do it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, she didn't.
Can I roll for swagger?
Roll for
This
what?
could only go bad. It
Shut
could-
up.
Roll for
No,
what?
no.
Perspire? Is that what you said?
No, I said for swagger.
Oh, for swagger.
Roll for perspire.
Like, I don't know, are you getting a little beklempt in here because he took off his nose? Like,
Chill
oh.
Villain is so not
my
chill.
We
God.
need to make her do
My
that while
charisma
she's
is a
wearing
16.
all of her armor to see how bad she kicks. Roll for perspire.
Oh, I find some sort of King's Foil is also a natural deodorant,
Deodorant.
and antiperspirant.
Not again.
King's Foil.
It's like, basically, that's all you did. You just, like, took the King's Foil, you just, like, ground it up, and
Yeah.
it's, like, blue, yellow, red.
Out of the same.
Out of the same pestle.
I don't like that blue. Different blue. There we go.
Mary Poppins up in here.
Oh,
Okay.
happy trees.
This is the angry little dragon we're trying right Okay, so you all look very convincing.
Mm-hmm.
You feel very confident in your disguises. Thanks to your dashing rogue over here. Who's not a ranger.
Who's not a ranger.
Not a ranger. Okay. So
Did we call you?
Are we gonna try and hide the stuff we collected in this?
Oh yeah, we should probably do that too.
Side of the table has so much
Is-
inspiration.
What would we need to roll? It's because
Yeah.
we are the best part about this.
No.
maybe y'all need to step up your A game.
Whatever. I just
Also,
tried to
your
roll for
characters
swagger.
are meant to be
For swagger?
kind of annoying. Mine is just meant to be bitchy, and people relate more.
All right.
So is there somewhere in here that we can hide the loot?
Absolutely.
All right.
In camp.
I guess.
Yeah. Roll. I'm not gonna let you do this because you're busy doing that.
That's
you
fine.
three can roll for perception.
In camp, chillin' villain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a thing.
Okay, Missy.
Do I have actual things for perception?
Oh, I guess
do.
that should
It's
have
a
been a
7.
23
Okay.
earlier.
Oh, you can take your passive.
13.
Oh, okay.
6, 7.
15.
15, and you.
18?
You know what? I also should have said you can take your passive if you want to.
I'm gonna take it now.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. This is an appropriate time to take your passive perception because you can.
I would have taken that anyways.
That's
so
fair.
yeah, that's fine.
So yes, you find a place where you could. It's kind of a divot. You can also put some rocks on and stuff, so it's hidden away. So no one's gonna come in here anyway.
Rub some dirt on it.
Yeah.
There are no magical items in
No.
No.
The only magical items because she cast. What was it that you cast?
Detect
Detect
Magic.
magic.
Detect magic.
Detect Magic is a concentration spell. Once I cast it, it is one action to cast, and I can then see faint glowing auras of different colors for the different schools of magic, so you can at least tell what schools are. And then I get to keep that up for 10 minutes if I concentrate on it, which is great. So like I can cast it and then still have its effects happening for 10 whole minutes afterwards, which is amazing.
Alright, so. Oh, where did I.
He's got 2 of those to rub together. He doesn't just have one.
I
I really thought rolling for swagger. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it was really great. I tried to roll for swagger.
Please, may I have some more?
I have some.
Why do you hate this side of the table?
She smeared paint on her face, and I fixed it.
It's because we're pretty.
Looked good.
Okay.
I looked intimidating.
Rude.
Our characters are pretty.
Yeah.
The best
My
makeup
character
artist
is
here.
How are you
very
gonna use
pretty.
it? That's how you're gonna use it. That's what we're gonna
Well, I
see.
take
How are you gonna
everything
use
back.
your new?
You're lovely and
new
I
looks.
love you.
That's true. You guys have an awful.
Now you
like an
have
awesome
you have
tool now.
advantage right now. These two have, like you can fit in. It's how are your characters gonna do that now?
By not speaking.
Are
Just
you?
intimidate.
But not talking.
Just
Well,
both, like just
So you have advantage on intimidation.
yeah.
I'm just gonna intimidate everyone.
Okay.
That might.
You
end
look
up
like our
badly.
bouncer. Just you're our entourage.
I like that. The silent, broody type at the back that just goes.
All right. So, As you are wrapping up, as you're finishing with yourself, you're getting your hair, you're just brushing your hair.
I'm cleaning.
Yeah, you're just cleaning. And you 3 are bearing the rest of the treasure. Somebody comes up to the cave entrance. What are you 4 doing in here?
Wasn't she outside?
Oh, shit.
Because she was keeping an eye on
I
everything.
hear this and immediately go to the front of the cave.
There's somebody there. They're wearing plate.
Okay.
They look official. They're wearing plate mail. You can see purple like garments underneath the mail. They also have like a purple. It's not a loincloth, but this thing down here, that thing.
Yeah, like their colors.
Yeah, the colors, and you
Okay.
can see the dragon's head with 5 claws.
Can I respond to this?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I can say what I'm doing, and then you can tell me if you want me to roll. I'm going to turn around and kind of swagger like I'm drunk and be like, no, what are you doing here? And just kind of point out. I'm trying to just convince him that I'm completely...
So you are now doing persuasion.
Wouldn't that be deception? Because I'm lying?
Is that a...
Yeah, deception is
what am I talking about? Of course it is. We just haven't used deception in a long time.
No,
Go for it.
16.
16? Okay. He's going to roll his. Go ahead and get on my guy.
I'm practicing my glower.
He's going to roll. And, yeah, fine. Okay. Nope. What? Are you all drunk?
So I have since reached the front of the cave.
Yes.
And I tell him, whenever we came in earlier, they said to come and rest here. Should we not be here?
Of course not. Why did you come in? Where did you put all of the bounty that you gathered?
We dropped it off, just like they said to.
Then why aren't you back there right now sorting through everything?
Oh.
Get back to work.
Okay.
And take the drunkard with you.
Absolutely.
Let's go, guys.
Hail to you, man.
Thanks for watching!
Hit the like button down below if you like this video.
Subscribe for new videos every weekday.
And leave us a comment.
It's been a blessing.